Okay, my name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here, I'm bringing you guys an insane theory, and it's just a theory, very much speculation, but right now, it's very possible that we could be getting a all Fusion Warrior anniversary. Just to repeat that, an all Fusion Warrior anniversary. Yes, I'm talking part 1 where we've already got the Fusing Super Vegito, who came alongside the Fusing Gogeta Blue. That's just part 1, but in part 2, I'm sure you guys have seen the hinted speculation because of what they've dropped recently. The Zenkai corrupted Zamasu, they're hinting clearly at Future, but they also reran Ultra UI again and Hit. That clearly hints at God Key powerful opponent, and who would fit that role better than Goku Black and Zamasu. Now, a lot of people think that unit is going to be a fusing unit, so as a result, part 2 would be based on that fusion. But we all know about the GT speculation as well, leading into part 3, which will obviously be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. In this video, we're going to discuss it properly in layers, so I can really present this to you on the table to show you how convincing this theory actually is. Again, just speculation, so nothing in this video is concrete. You make your own opinion on what I've got to say and to see if it's really possible. Let's get into this now. So let's really get into this discussion. So of course, pre-anniversary, right? Pre-anniversary, so I'm talking before the 6th anniversary had even begun. Everybody never expected, there was not one person that expected the likeliness of 2 Fusion Warriors for part 1. It was a very big surprise. A lot of people would have called it an impossible thing. You can't expect that in a game like Dragon Ball Legend. They'd want to space it out to make more money separately, things like that. There'll be so many reasons as to why people would debunk this. But of course, there was also the speculation for Super Saiyan God Goku. There was the God Key hints and whatnot for movies and whatnot, specifically Battle of Gods. But you know that the game doesn't actually hold the Battle of Gods title as movies, so people often thought because of what they dropped it's going to be Battle of Gods, but it's technically a movie. So we got these 2 Fusion Warriors, and that's already blown everybody's expectations out of the water. It's like, whoa, this is not something we would have ever expected. And I think the first thing you should take from them dropping 2 Fusion Warriors off rip is that anything in this game is possible. If you think it's not possible, you need to check yourself, because you could just be assuming based on what you think is called intelligence, but clearly the devs have different plans. So now that we have Vegito and Gogeta as 2 LF Fusion Warriors that fuse as well for the first part of the 6th anniversary, I think everything that's unexpected should be expected. But somebody raised the point that Son Family last year was the whole festival. And once I heard that, I was locked in on this. The whole festival last year was Son Family. You might have not thought of it or realized it, but it was. Part 1, we got Beast Gohan and Evo Ken, all Son Family units. Of course, they represent different sagas. This is movies, this is Buu Saga, but that doesn't change the fact that these are also both Fusion Warriors. So, you know, it's already tied in with the part 1 where we've got 2 LFs and they fit 1 tag. Cool. Part 2 in the festival, we got Bardock and Goku, Son Family. Part 2 here, we're hinting at Future. It's clearly going to be a Goku and Goku Black and Zamasu. This is like the most likely assumption. This graphic here, whoever made this is really, really good. I like the way this looks. But if we get a Goku Black and Zamasu, them fusing into Fusion Zamasu makes the most sense, and we haven't got a Fusion Zamasu in such a long time. But it's clearly looking at Future, and I already mentioned earlier in the video, because we got the UI Goku as the God Key counterpart, and we also got the Hit rerun as the powerful opponent. This unit makes sense. Now, it doesn't have to be a fusing, it could just be a tag unit, but I think that would be bland. I think the fusion part will really make it that extra bit special, especially because we've already got this. But getting a whole synchro anniversary would kind of be insane, but flooding the game with a new mechanic like that could also be super interesting. But I think in general, people would think this is sick as hell. I know a lot of people are tired of the Gogetas and Vegetos, but everybody loves fusions in some way, shape or form. And those guys that are tired of Gogeta and Vegeto can still get a fusion, but it's just one of a different kind, which would be this. So the Future's already led up to this. We've seen all the hints about Future, CMZ, and there'll probably be more dropping in the near future as well. Just a couple days are coming. Now, the last piece, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, whether he'll be a synchro character or just an Ultra flat out. This has been a speculation for a very long time. 6th anniversary Ultra is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. The main reason is that they started 2024 with the GT buffs. We know that they started 2023 with the Universe Rep buffs, and the anniversary obviously headlined with the Universe Rep stuff. I know it ended with Vegito, but that's just the Fusion Warrior special. The 5th anniversary isn't the 6th anniversary, which is something we should note. but we should also note that they do have plans with buffing certain things. And I think the fact that they started with GT in January this year is a big factor for what they would drop in the anniversary in some way, shape or form. They haven't dropped one thing GT, and they actually flooded the first half of the year with GT. We've got what? Bombku, the G4 Zenkai, the Red Omega Zenkai, Super Baby 2, Super 17, and I didn't even mention the 1% sparkings like Pan and Bulla. So we've already got a lot of GT, and that's not even talking about any equips or anything like that. GT has been all over the scene, but right now in the anniversary, it's been a bit quiet. We haven't seen anything. So if it was to end with a GT character, it's very likely it could be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and it pairs in with the fact that we could get a whole Fusion Warrior anniversary. Now, the only thing I could say that could actually change this is that the Super Saiyan God speculation could still be in the air, but I'm not going to say I'm against it or it's not hype enough, because we do have a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku in the game. So just that alone tells me that any Ultra is pretty much possible, if it's a Goku especially. And I also do think it's possible they could simply do a Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But I think a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is guaranteed. If Bandai want money, they got Sparking Zero releasing, they need the funds, just give me my money, you know? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a guaranteed seller. I think he's a guaranteed seller. They had him at the anniversary headliner before, and they could easily do it again. Just like they've had Super Vegito as a headliner for the anniversary, not once, not twice, but this is his third time. He's been Ultra, he's been the first anniversary headliner as a Legend Limited, now he's back again. Gogeta Blue, he's come out for a festival, not once, but twice. So this is his third time appearing in a big name celebration. So if we're looking at it like that, it's really a thing where it's very possible that we could literally get a whole Fusion Warrior anniversary. Now, I think I should talk about some negatives, because obviously we're on the brisk of the theory. I pretty much laid out every detail about the theory with like the patterns and trends and things that we've been getting. Obviously Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, we have nothing hinting towards that at the moment because we're only heading into part 2. Something I want to point out is that people think we would be getting a Legends Original tag unit or something like that, a Legends Original unit flat out. We haven't got one of those, so because that's possible, this could literally get thrown out the window. We could easily get a Gohan and Trunks, you know? That could be something we could get as a tag, a Legends Original. Because they released the Legends Original tag in the festival, I think another good time to drop another Legends Original would be right now in the 6th anniversary in part 2. In the same way they did part 2 in the festival, it just ties in the same way perfectly. It's a safe option. They'd obviously rack up a lot of people summoning on the banners. Even though people hate the banners, it's just something that people would feed into. Another possibility is that because they dropped 2 banners in part 1 and we're always heading into the future, they might drop 2 banners in part 2. So if they drop 2 banners in part 2 and one of them isn't a fusion, it's not all fusion anniversary, but that doesn't change the fact that every part did have a fusion, you know? So it kind of just waters down the theory, just to put that out there. We could easily get 2 future banners in the same way we got 2 fusion banners, so we can get, this could be 1 banner, and then the other side you got like the hero banner, it could be Gohan and Trunks, you get what I'm saying? So that's just another possibility I just want to put out there as something that could actually just debunk the theory. And they also don't have to fuse. It could be a Goku Black and Zamasu, but it doesn't have to be a fusing Goku Black and Zamasu. It could just be the Rose and the Zamasu, you know, because we got an assist unit of this, I believe. We do not have a tag unit. Do we have anything else to call? We just have a Zamasu, we have Ultra Rose, we got many different Roses, we got LL Rose. But we don't have them working together, tag unit switching in between the other and different kit. And then again, I spoke about the Legends Original, Gohan and Trunks could be an option as well. So that really throws it off for part 2, just to like kind of debunk it in that way. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section, because it's all speculation at the end of the day. And I think the GT thing is the most solid thing, but because of the Super Saiyan God speculation just before the anniversary, it's still very possible that we could just get a flat out Goku. And even if it is GT, it doesn't need to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It could just be Super Saiyan 4 Goku, full power or something. So just put that in the air. Don't put your baskets into this theory. But let me know what you guys think about the theory. I think the theory is extremely solid. It works. There's not many holes in it. A lot of people have fed into this, as you can see, like a lot of likes just off that. But yeah, I think the main thing is that because they dropped Vegeta and Gogeta, the impossible has now become possible. Even double ultras, man, the impossible has really become possible, and I have no idea what they could actually drop. But of course, this is a good theory to look out for, considering that we've pretty much got future hints for part 2, and that could pretty much just leave one more thing, end it with another Fusion Warrior, and then we're eating, man. We're good. We're good. We're good. A lot of people will hate it. My pockets are going to go empty, so I hate it for that reason. But I think in terms of hype, the anniversary is already the best anniversary in a lot of people's eyes. In my eyes, for sure. But this would literally seal the deal. I banged my table really hard right there. This would literally seal the deal for the 6th anniversary being the most hype anniversary we ever got in Dragon Ball Legends. But that's going to be it for the video. Like I said earlier, let me know what you guys think about this theory. It's only a theory, it's only speculation. Don't feed too much into it, but I think it's very, very possible. I didn't dive into too much of the elements. It's more so just what we will be getting for the 6th anniversary. But I think it's pretty solid. I'm actually low-key a believer of this as I made the tweet, and I think the graphics really do a good job of selling that idea too. I don't know who made the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or the Goku Black and Zamasu fusing graphics, but they're super dope. I'm sure you guys agree the same way. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, man. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button. We're on this grind to 100,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. My name is Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.